What's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. We're going to talk about if you should train to failure. I have sort of touched on it in blog posts and other videos before, but I had a really good question about it in regards to volume match conditions. Long story short, if the condition is volume matched, then the majority of the hypertrophy results will be similar across the board. Volume drives hypertrophy. It is the main driver, and it can be argued as the main driver for strength, but also fatigue. So those two arguments are counterintuitive in that regard, in my opinion. I mean strength because you have to perform a skill frequently, and if you don't perform the skill frequently enough, you can't get better at it and thus stronger at it. The less frequently you train a muscle, the more likely and the more you can train to failure. However, central and peripheral fatigue considerations need to be made when programming failure in your workouts. I would program them at the end for isolation exercises that aren't as fatiguing, because the more frequently you train, the more you have to manage and account for fatigue. In hypertrophy, when hypertrophy is the goal, the majority of the time you want to train more than once per week. I think a big mistake a lot of you new trainees make is training a body part once per week, and even so it almost is impossible to train a body part once per week. You're going to have that's tag a friend, whatever it is. I'm old. You're going to train a body part more than once per week without even trying. You're going to have 3 or 4 upper body days and 1 lower body day. And with saying that, it's always better to split it up as an upper, lower, or push-pull legs for frequency, muscle protein synthesis, skill acquisition, motor learning and development, and of course, hypertrophy. Training a muscle 2 times per week tends to be better than training a muscle once per week. You would need to warrant a more frequent response for hypertrophy. That being said, training any more than that, like 3, 4, 5 times, we need further research to develop like a really good relationship between that and hypertrophy. And I think having like let's say a lower body focused, you have 2 lower body days, 1 lower body day is quad focused, 1 hamstring focused. That should be enough of a stimulus on each day to be considered training muscle groups twice per week. With saying that, if you want to train to failure, don't train muscles so frequently. If you want to train muscles more frequently, you don't train to failure so often. Hope you guys found that video informative. Please like it and do all the stupid YouTube, Facebook stuff that a lot of people love to do. Speak to you in the next one. TTFN, ta-ta for now.